And we're going to get that warm-up started. We have squats, spider bounce with arm swings, total body extensions, and jumping jacks. Let's get that body warm, because we got a killer upper body workout for you guys today. How this is going to work, we have 3 groups of 3 exercises at each. We are doing 30 seconds of work time, 10 seconds of transition. We're going to do a double round of each group before we rotate on to the next, and then we will go back and do that again after we get through all 3. And we are going to get started with that first one. So we have a resistant band seated row. So if you do have a resistant band at home, you can do as Teresa's about to show you. Otherwise, we have an alternative for you in just a moment. But you're going to, here in the gym, put that band around your feet. Make sure you have a bend in those knees. You're flexing your ankles. Back is nice and straight and stable. Point your toes. Perfect. So point those toes and then bend those knees and drive those elbows up past your back. Make sure you don't shrug those shoulders up towards your ears. Depress those shoulders. And then make sure your upper body is nice and stable. It should not be rocking and curving. Then otherwise, you can go ahead. If you don't have a resistant band, you can stand up into that bent over row there. So flat back, same thing, you're just now in a different position, softening those knees and driving those elbows up high past your back. And then our next exercise is going to be that step up or reverse lunge lateral raise. So if you are at home and you only have your weighted bag, you will do one side at a time, but make sure you continue to raise both arms. You just alternate each time going down for that lunge, or if you have a step up at home, you can step on that surface. Otherwise, if you do have dumbbells, you're going to go down at the bottom of that lunge or at the top of the step up and raise both weights right there in line with the shoulders, squeezing the nice, those tiny little muscles there in that shoulder, and engage your core to help support you. And then the third exercise will be the wide plank hold. So start out at your widest. You want to be wider than shoulder width with the arms, wider than hip width with the legs. And you're holding there, keeping your hips in line with your shoulders, not piking or anything, not dipping the hips. And then as you feel like you're going to fall, that's when you start walking in those hands and feet just a little bit each time. And then it'll beep and you'll be done. So just keep that core nice and tight. And then we have our straight leg deadlift into upright row for the top of the second group. So break this up into 2. Don't blend it all together before, so that you don't pull through that back. So you go for the deadlift. As you come out of that deadlift, once your shoulders are over those hips, then you can do that upright row. And remember, leading with those elbows. Those elbows and wrists should not be in line with each other. You want to have the elbows above. Otherwise, if you have a kettlebell, you can do the kettlebell as well. And driving with those elbows, you come up and then lower it back down into that deadlift, keeping that back flat. And then we have also with the 2 dumbbells, just once again, bringing those dumbbells right up around the armpit area and leading with those elbows. Then we have our dead stop push-ups. So you're going to be in a top of a plank position here. And then you're going down, all the way down to the ground, one whole unit. Release those arms, squeeze the shoulder blades for a second. Don't raise your feet. Keep your feet on the ground. And then notice how Teresa pushes right back up as one whole unit. She doesn't do the worm. So once your body starts getting out of alignment, then drop down to those knees. So you can make sure you're keeping that body nice and stable. And then we will go into those reverse flies for that third and final exercise of the second group. So grabbing those 2 weights, flat back just like you were in that bent over row. And this time you're ripping those dumbbells apart, squeezing those shoulder blades together at the top as you exhale, and then inhale as you release them back down. You also can do it with your weighted bag. So same thing as those lateral raises, you're doing one side there. You can do so many on one arm and then even it out on the other side. And switch sides each round. Then we have our third group here. You're going to start with that one arm clean and press. You're going to down for that squat, catch it on your shoulder, drive it up overhead, and then over shoulder, and then keeping that core engaged. Make sure as you're going down to the ground with that weight that you don't drop the chest. You want to drop those hips. So if you have to drop the chest to get down to the ground with the weight, then bring that weight hovered right around the knees. And you also can take out that lower half and just focus on the shoulder press. You're going to do one side each round there. And then with your weighted bag, if you don't have a dumbbell, then just focus on doing that shoulder press, keeping that core engaged, nice and strong, and focusing again on one side. Then we have kneeling curls. You're going to come on down. If you have your weighted bag, keep those elbows tucked to your sides and just curl that bag right up to the shoulder. And then you also can do that reverse grip there, palms facing down if you want to, or you can do the regular straight curls there, just keeping those palms facing up towards you. But keep those shoulder blades back. Don't let your body curve. Otherwise, if you have the dumbbells, you can do with a twist. You can do any of that. And then we have dynamic plank. Just remember, keep those hips nice and stable. You're going down and back up, keeping those wrists, elbows, and shoulders in line with each other. You can also do them from your knees if you need to. All right, before we get started, we just want to congratulate someone who has reached 100 sessions. That's a huge accomplishment, and we want to give a huge shout out to Anna. So congratulations, Anna. After the workout, we will take a quick picture there with everyone on the Zoom and here in the workout for you. That's an awesome accomplishment. Keep it going. All right, guys, we are going to get started with that upper body. So remember, we're doing a double round of each group. Starting with that resistant band seated row or that bent over row in 3, 2, here we go. So if you're in that banded seated row, make sure you're really driving those elbows past your back, keeping a nice straight back. Don't let those elbows flare. Keep them tucked to your sides. Good job. Same thing if you're up on your feet, flat back. Driving those elbows up nice and high. We have 8 seconds, and then we're going into that step up or that reverse lunge lateral raise. 3, 2, all right, here we go, up on those feet. Grab those weights that you need for those lateral raises. We got 3, 2, 1, and remember, if you are at home and you have that weighted bag, you're alternating arms there with that bag, but still keep that arm raising with it, focusing on one side there at a time. Keep it coming, driving that back knee down to the ground if you're doing that lunge. If you're doing your step up, make sure you're getting that whole foot up on that box, stepping through that heel. And as always, you can just focus on that upper body if you need to. Here we go, we're going into that wide plank hold, down onto the ground. Arms wider than shoulder width, feet wider than hip width. We got 3, 2, go. Remember, keep those hips level with your shoulders. Don't sink those hips. And as you get tired, walk your hands in a little bit, walk your feet in a little bit, but you guys are halfway. Keep it coming, keep it coming. You don't have to be in that push-up position. You don't have to have your elbows bent. You can be just up in that plank. We have 5 seconds, and we're going back to the top. In 3, 2, awesome job, guys. All right, here we go. Resistant band seated row or that bent over row. We got 3, 2, 1. So don't lock those knees, soft knees there. Bend them. And don't flex the ankles, point those toes so you can keep that resistance in that band. Keep those elbows nice and tight to your sides. Very good, Karen. Good. Nice, Missy. Good job, you guys. We got 10 seconds. You look great here in the gym. Let's see you at home. We got that step up or reverse lunge lateral raise coming up. Nice there, Diane. And time. All right. Go ahead, grab those 2 weights that you need for the lateral raises. We're starting in 5 seconds. 3, 2. Go. All right, so now you're on that other side of that lateral raise. Squeeze in those shoulders. Remember, engage that core. As you raise those weights, it'll help support you and keep your lower back protected, keep your body in alignment. Don't let those weights go up higher than your shoulder. Keep it nice and in line with those shoulders. We have 5 seconds, and we're going back to that wide plank hold. Here we go. Drop it down. Once again, start out as wide as you can. Really tighten that core. Hold yourself up there. Make sure you're up on your toes, not pushing those heels back. And then walk it in as you need to. Nice work, you guys. You are just about halfway from here. You're going to grab your kettlebell, your weighted bag, or your dumbbells, whatever you have and need for that deadlift into that upright row. We have 8 seconds left on that clock. Good. Lift those hips just a little bit. There you go. And grab that weight. Here we go. We got 5 seconds, and we're starting that deadlift into upright row. We got 3, 2, 1. Lead with those elbows on that upright row. Squeezing through those shoulders. Very nice, Debbie. Good, Diane. Make sure you guys don't shrug your shoulders up to your ears as you're doing that upright row. Depress those shoulders, keep that core engaged, and really focus on elongating that neck. Keeping that form, keep that core tight. Make sure your back is nice and flat, just like Teresa there on that deadlift. All right, we're going down to that dead stop push-up. So here we go, down at the top of that push-up position. Remember, you're going down as one whole unit. Release those arms and come up and go. So go all the way down, nice and strong. If you start to kind of come up out of alignment, if your hips are leading before your chest or vice versa, if you're not all together, then go down to those knees. Make sure you don't wave those arms out to the side. Just squeeze those shoulder blades back. You want to have that little squeeze. Keep it coming. Good. Up on those feet, we got reverse flies. Grab those 2 weights, or if you have your weighted bag. And here we go. Squeezing those shoulder blades together. If you have that weighted bag, you're focusing on one side here. Soft bend in those elbows, but don't turn it into a row. Keep that core engaged. You got it. We have 10 seconds. Don't bob that head. Keep that neck nice and straight and neutral. Keep that core engaged. You got it. Get that last one. All right, back to that deadlift into upright row. Here we go. We got 5 seconds. Take a couple deep breaths. Get your mind right. Set a goal for this next 30 seconds and go. Good. Really squeeze those shoulder blades back together as you lower down. Keep that back nice and flat. How we doing? Keep it coming. You got it. Good. Don't let that back round. Remember, tuck those shoulder blades back into your back pocket, especially as you're lowering down. Don't let the shoulder blades separate. And that is time. We're going back down to that dead stop push-up. So at the top of that push-up position, start out on your toes if you can. Go down as one whole unit. Go. Release those hands, pulling those shoulder blades together just for a split second, and then coming up nice and strong, your entire body in line from head to toe. Don't let that pelvis lead and letting that lower back arch. From here, you guys, remember we're going back to those reverse flies. If you're at home and you did one side, you're going to do the other side now. Keep it coming. We got 3, 2, time. All right, up on those feet. Grab those weights or that weighted bag. We got 5 seconds. Don't start late. Keep it up, guys. And go. Remember, it's Friday. We want to set the tone right for our weekend, and we want to end our week right. Nice and strong, determined. Remember, these 30 seconds for each of these exercises is a choice to challenge yourself or a choice to cheat and cave and cut corners. We have 5 seconds, so choose wisely. From here, we're going into that third group, that one-arm clean and press. All right, grab that one weight or that weighted bag. Remember at home, if you have a weighted bag, you're doing that, just that shoulder press. Focus on this one side here, guys. If you're doing that full clean and press, don't drop that chest to get that weight towards the ground. You need to be squatting down. I should be able to see what's written on your shirt. If you have to bring the weight up to the knees in order to keep that chest up, that is okay. We have 8 seconds. Keep those hips under those shoulders nice and strong on that shoulder press at home. We got 3, 2. All right, we got kneeling curls down on those knees. Grab those 2 dumbbells. 5 seconds. 3, 2. Here we go. So regardless if you have your weighted bag or dumbbells, keep those elbows tucked. Good, you guys. You can do just about any type of curl here that you prefer. It's your choice. Just keep that body nice and stable and full range of motion. Don't keep those elbows bent at the bottom. Extend through those elbows. We got 5 seconds. We're going to that dynamic plank. Don't let those elbows flare. And go ahead, set those off to the side. Get in that plank position. We got 5 seconds and we're going into that dynamic. Get ready. Keep those hips stable. 2, 1. Shoulders stay nice and straight and those hips stay nice and straight over that mat. You can widen your stance. It'll help make it more manageable to keep those hips from rocking and tilting. Nice plank there, Missy. Good stuff. Nice, Terry. Good, Jackie. You got it, guys. Y'all look great. Give me 3, 2. Up on those feet. We're going back to that one-arm clean and press or shoulder press on the other side. Get ready. 3, 2, go. So once again, chest up, shoulder blades connected together in the back, sitting into that squat as you lower that weight on that clean and press. Don't drop that chest. Otherwise, keep that body nice and strong, just like Teresa there for that weighted bag shoulder press. We have 8 seconds, and we're going back to our knees for that kneeling curl. We got 3, 2, 1. Awesome job. Here we go. Bring it down. Get ready, guys. 3, 2. Keep those elbows nice and tucked to your sides. Don't let them flare to wave to get those weights up, and don't let your body wave around. Don't hyperextend through that back and that spine in order to get those weights up. Start out at your heaviest, and then once your form breaks, switch up the weight. Aiming for that 10 to 12. We got 8 seconds. 5 seconds. We're going to that dynamic plank again. And here we go. Go ahead, switch it up. Back to that elbow. We got 3, 2. Nice job, you guys. Way to keep starting on time here in the gym. See how we doing at home. If you're working out later today, keep trucking along. Keep doing your best, you guys. And right now, I know you're working hard. We got 15 seconds. Keep it going. Nice job. I don't see you at home, so I know you're working hard there on those planks. We got 7 seconds. You got it. You got it. All right. We're going back to the top. We got that resistant band seated row or that bent over row. Get ready. 3, 2. All right. So nice, straight, strong back. Keep your upper body stable. Don't let it move around. Squeeze those shoulder blades together. Keep that neck straight. Don't let it jut around. Bend those knees and point those toes so they'll help that resistance in that band. From here, remember, we're going to that step up or that reverse lunge lateral raise. You also can just focus on the lateral raise if you need to. 3, 2, 1. All right, grab those weights up on those feet. Get ready, we got 3, 2. Nice start there, you guys. Woo! Keep those arms nice in line with that shoulder. Good job, keep it coming. Remember, you can take out that lower body and just focus on those lateral raises. Nice work, we got 10 seconds. You look great at home, you look great here in the gym, and I know you look great later on today on that Zoom. Here we go. All right, that's time. We're going into that wide plank hold once again, as wide as you can go to start. Don't cheat yourself or limit yourself. Test your limits, guys, especially on this Friday. You want to end that Zoom or leave this gym knowing that you challenged yourself. You pushed yourself to see what you're made of, what can you do, and what room do you have to grow. We have 10 seconds, and we're going back to the resistant band seated row for the last time, or that bent over row. Give me 5 more seconds, guys. And time. Nice work. Here we go. Last time of group 1 for the morning. 3, 2, 1. Or the afternoon if you're doing this later. Good. Keep those elbows tight to your side. Don't let them flare out. Nice and tight. Squeeze those shoulder blades. Just like Teresa here. So even if you're standing in that bent over row, still keeping those elbows tight to your sides. We got 8 seconds and we're going into that step up or reverse lunge lateral raise for the last time, you guys. Good. Get this last row. Nice, Terry. Way to get that last one. Here we go. 8 seconds. Keep starting on time. You guys have been doing good so far. I know you're starting to feel time. Go. I know you might be starting to feel like you're hitting that wall maybe. Your muscles are feeling a little fatigued. Keep fighting. You got to think harder about your form. Maybe you need to start drop setting midway. Listen to your body while challenging yourself. You got it, guys. Think about that form. Keep that core engaged. Squeeze those shoulders. And that's time. Awesome job. Here we go. Last time on that wide plank hold. We got 5 seconds. Here we go. Last time you get to do this. Make it your best. Good. Keep those hips nice and level. Don't start letting them sink. Listen to your body. Tap into it every so often and think about where is your body placed. Is something starting to get a little tired or sinking or drooping? Then think about it and lift it back up. You got it. We have 10 seconds and you guys are going into that deadlift, into that upright row. Hold it for 5. Stay there. Don't start dropping those hips. Come on, man. Time. All right. Release that. Nice work. Grab that kettlebell, that weighted bag, or those dumbbells. We got 3, 2, go. So keep those shoulder blades nice and tight together. Back is flat and strong. You're coming up through the glutes, pushing those hips forward. From your hips to your head on that deadlift is one whole unit. And then from your hips down to your feet is the other unit. So your spine should never curve. We got 7 seconds. Lead with those elbows. And we're going to that dead stop push-up. And drop those weights. Top of that push-up position. Remember, don't start letting those hips lead or that chest lead. It's one whole, nice and strong, that body from head to toe. Going down. Squeeze those shoulder blades as you release those hands. And then, nice, Missy. I see you guys working hard. You're shaking, trying so hard to keep that body nice and strong. I love it. That's the way to do it. We got 10 seconds, and we're going to that reverse fly. Give me 1 or 2 more push-ups, depending on where you're at. And that is time. All right. Here we go, reverse flies. Focusing on that one side if you have your weighted bag. 2. All right. Otherwise, if you have those dumbbells, keep that back nice and flat. Squeeze those shoulder blades together. Keep that neck nice and straight. Make sure you're breathing, you guys. Exhale as you rip those bands or those dumbbells apart. Inhale as you release back to that starting position. Always exhale on that pulling motion of those flies. And that's time. Here we go. Last time on that deadlift to upright row. We got 5 seconds. Last chance to make these your best for the morning. Right here. Pull those shoulder blades together. Tuck them in your back pocket. Good. I love that fighting face there, Kim. Good. Make sure that kettlebell goes right below your chin, or those dumbbells go right below your chin. Good. Make sure you exhale as you bring that weight up. You got it. Good. Nice, Jackie. You got it. Get this last one right here, and we're going to that dead stop push-up. You are done with those deadlift upright rows. Here we go. Dead stop push-up in 3, 2, 1. You guys are killing it this morning. I love it. That's what I'm talking about. Stay with it. This is the last time you get to do these. If you need to drop to those knees, drop to those knees. Don't let your body get out of whack. We have 10 seconds and we're going to those reverse flies for the last time this morning. Keep it coming. Nice, Humberto. Get this last one, you guys. Last one. All right. Up on those feet. Grab those weights or that weighted bag. 3, 2, go. Don't start cutting that range of motion off. If you need a drop set, listen to your body. Make sure your back is nice and flat. So that's it, we got 10 seconds. From here, you guys, we're going into that one-arm clean and press, starting on that first original side. Here we go. Switch up those weights to what you need for that clean and press or that shoulder press. We got 3, 2, go. All right, you guys, we're on our last and final group. Just got to go through these 3 exercises 2 more times. You're on that first one right now, and you are halfway through it. Keep that chest up. Don't start dropping the chest to get towards that ground on that start of that clean and press. I want to see what's on your shirt. We got 5 seconds. Nice. All right, perfect. Here we go into those kneeling curls, down on those knees. Start out at your heaviest, guys. You're running out of opportunity. Go. You're running out of opportunity to make this workout something that you're proud of, feeling like you accomplished some new milestones, some new steps towards those goals of yours. So think about your whys. Why are you here? What are you working towards? Repeat them over and over again in your head and anchor yourself down in them. Get aggressive with these final reps this morning. We got 5 seconds. Keep that body stable. Last one. All right, dynamic planks. Ooh, we are burning through this last round here. This last group. Get ready, get set. Don't start letting those hips rock the boat. Keep them nice and stable. Separate your feet a little bit more if you need to. And when you get tired, just hold that plank. And then when you're ready, go right back into them. You got it, guys. Keep those wrists, elbows, and shoulders in line with each other as well. Nice, Terry. Nice pace. We got 8 seconds, and we're going back to that one-arm clean and press on the other side for the final time this morning. 3, 2. All right, up on those feet. We're in our final minute and a half of work time. Everything you got, no holding back. If you've been holding back anything, now's the time to cut it. Here we go. Stay with it. Keep that chest up, shoulders back. Drop those hips into that squat. The start of that clean and press. Or stay nice and strong, hips underneath those shoulders so you can properly engage that core for that shoulder press if you have that weighted bag. We have 8 seconds, so we are done with these. We'll be going back to those knees for that kneeling curl in 3. Don't stop. Get that last rep. All right, now that's time. You can set that weight aside, switch up what weights you need for this kneeling curl. We got 3, 2, 1. One more exercise after this, you guys. Just one. Keep slaying. Use up every second of this 30 seconds. Don't stop early. Not now, not this close to that finish line. Don't start letting that body bob around. Keep it strong. That's it. We got 5 seconds. Let's get a few more. Give me this last call right here. Awesome. Here we go. Dynamic plank. Last 30 seconds of the morning. And we are done. We got 3, 2, 1. Best dynamic planks. The strongest that you have been all morning. And guess what? You're already down 10 seconds. 20 to go. Everything you got. Come on. Keep fighting. Squeeze that core all down those obliques. Push those toes into the mat. Keep those heels up. We got 5 seconds. No quitting now. Let's go. Use it to your advantage. Don't give up. And that is time. time. Let's go ahead and release that. And stand up on your feet when you're ready. Start focusing on your breathing. And grab the wrist behind you with one hand. You also can do it from your knees there like Teresa. And push like you're touching the wall behind you. Awesome job, you guys. While you're doing that, keep getting deeper into the stretch. We've got a couple things to tell you. First of all, go ahead and switch sides on that behind the back pull. At home, your word of the day is be. It goes with that Fit Body focus of the week this week. Be the change you want to see. Be determined. Be empowered. Be inspired. Be strong. Be. Go ahead, reach your arm across your chest, and make sure your shoulders don't shrug. Keep them level. We also want to get that picture here for Anna. So real quick, everyone at home on the Zoom, say a nice little smile. Or not say, show a nice little smile. And then also, don't forget, you guys, it's September, so that Fit Body charity, switch sides if you haven't yet. That Fit Body charity is the Association of American Educators this month. So every 25 Facebook and Instagram check-ins that we do, FitBody will fund 1 month of teacher services with that hashtag FitBodyTeachers. So make sure you guys are utilizing that. Awesome work at home. Tomorrow you're going to want a jump rope, kettlebell, dumbbell, or weighted bag, and a short, stable surface. Way to crush it at home, whether it's now or later today. Have an awesome day, you guys.